Hi y'all, today I want to be doing my lashes and then I'm just going to talk about basically my experience living in Mexico from I guess from a tween to now me as a teenager. So first, before I just start, I'm going to just rush through really quickly where I got my products from. And yes, so these lashes, I'm looking down at my screen, I got from Miniso. They were 100 pesos. Amazing price. Way cheaper than Sally's, and the quality is actually really good. Tweezers, still looking at my screen. Tweezers, I got them from a random store. They sell a bunch of stuff. I also got these lashes, also from the store. I'm gonna ask my dad the name, or I'll put it on the screen. I got this lash glue. Let me see, this lash glue, the brand is Ardell. I got it from Sally Beauty. It was 100 pesos. Yes. Mirror, Hello Kitty mirror. Oops, I just broke it. Literally just now. Hello Kitty mirror from Miniso. Eyelash curler, I got this 2.5 years ago from Sally Beauty. She is tired. This lash curler is tired, baby. I think I got everything. Yes. So, let me get started because I don't like when I'm watching a YouTube video and people don't get to the point. My dad. Sorry. But yes, so a lot of the time I might be looking down, but it's because I'm trying to do these lashes, y'all. But I'll be done quickly. If you want to know how I do these, I want to make a series like Baddie on a Budget in Mexico for all the teenage girls moving here, or just for my elderly women who are baddies too, and you just want to be a baddie sometimes, you know. I took my lashes off just to do this video because I need something to do while I'm talking. So first I use this little lid I got from a plastic cup, and I just pour my glue in here. So again, let me get to some point. When I first got here, I think I was 12, and then eventually I would turn 11 my first 4 months here, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, when I first got here, I was like, what did this man do? What did he get us into? Because at first, when we were moving, I was like, oh, yay, I'm so excited we get to move, new country, yay, yay, yay. And when we first got here, we were just, in the hotel room because my dad was, looking for a place to live and just trying to get, settled in and trying to, learn his way around here because it's a new country, you know. But me being 12 years old, I'm still young now, but just me being 12 years old, I was very impatient. I couldn't wait to see the good about moving here. And on top of that, it was really a struggle to get adjusted because new country, new language. So it was very much a struggle to get adjusted of how I'm going to speak to people. Very hard. So one tip for that, just learn it. Just talk to people, because at the end of the day, you look even more crazy when you're just here for a while and then you're not making an effort to learn it because you're just too scared. So my advice, just do it. So back to the point. That was very aggressive. But I think that I was just very impatient and I was bored because we were just up in that hotel room. I was just sitting watching TV on my phone, and I was like, why did he move us here? We're not even gonna do anything. And my problem was my expectations for moving here. I thought it was gonna be a vacation. I didn't think, I knew we were gonna live here, but you're just Mexico, it's a fun vacation. So my expectations had to be lowered. Very much so, they were lowered because I wasn't being patient. But I think it was a couple months in, I went to my first dance studio that I ever went to in Mexico, and I was very shy, and I was scared people were gonna like make fun of me because I didn't speak Spanish, and I was also a beginner at dancing. I was like, oh God. And then I kind of didn't even want to be in my dance studio. Oops, I forgot to curl my lashes. But at the same time, I did want to be in my dance studio because I love to dance. Still do. I'm gonna pause real quick. Curl the lashes, y'all. I look crazy. So that was a very hard adjustment for me, just getting here, and I just had to throw myself in a class. But thankfully, a lot of the people in my class, maybe like 3 out of 8, had spoken English. So they had helped me, and they were like translating for me. What a G, like literally amazing people. And then the longer I was there, I started to notice I was picking up Spanish, y'all. I was like, it was very exciting once I realized like that I was picking up Spanish, because it was getting, first it was like very hard, the stuff like when you're having to order food, and then you gotta just talk to people. People might come up to you because you're an American, so then people will be like, hey, like, where are you from? And then the whole ordering thingy, people are gonna laugh at you. They are going to laugh at you. And it's a very humbling experience. So if your ego is here when you get here, I mean, if your ego was high, your ego was up there when you get here, trust me, it's gonna be right back down. So humble yourself. Don't let nobody else humble you. You just do it yourself. So I think also one of my biggest problems that I came to when I was moving here is I didn't make friends soon enough. I made friends, but I didn't put enough of an effort to make friends, which is what made the adjustment to moving here even harder. So I think that when I finally started making friends, that's when I started learning more Spanish. And let me tell y'all how I made friends. It was this easy. I thought it'd be the hardest thing in the world because I can be like really antisocial sometimes. I really love talking to people. I love me a good conversation, but I will not start that conversation. Social anxiety. So how I made friends was I just got on TikTok, and I made a TikTok, and then hold on, I'm gonna say exactly what I said. I'm gonna try and find that video later today, actually. So what I posted on TikTok, it was just a video of me lip singing. I was just like, na 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 na, and then I put text in the video, and I was just like, amigos in Merida, like friends in Merida, like people who live in Merida, I'm new here, I don't speak any Spanish, and I'm just like, I don't go to school here, I'm homeschooled. I put my hobbies, like I love to dance, I like, what else do I like? Cooking, I like horse riding. I didn't know at the time that I would love horse riding. Neither did I know I would start horse riding. Eventually, my video blew up. Ooh, that video blew up, y'all. So I had like, I would say a couple thousand likes, and then there was like hundreds of comments, and then people were actually trying to be friends with me. I was like, whoa, people want to be my friend? So I gave people my Instagram, and then that like same day I gained 200 followers just from making a video. Like, if you think it's that hard to make friends and you don't go to school, or like you're an adult, so like obviously you don't go to school, you just work, or you're on retirement, it's not that hard. Get your behind on Facebook, okay? Don't wait. So I eventually made friends with this one girl, and we had planned to meet at La Isla Mall for the weekend. Like, they're gonna be like, yay, so there's this place in La Isla. It's called Barrio Ferenesi, I'm pretty sure. It's like a little fair, amusement park. So we hung out and became best friends. And my friend, she lived in Concao. So I'm just gonna fast forward to where I started to learn like my community here, because I like Merida, like the city, but I didn't like really start to love living here until I moved to Concal, and Concal is very country. That's what I love it so much. It's so chill and smooth and nice and just pretty, just so pretty. If you learn to appreciate it and you're not being all like bougie, I am bougie, y'all, let me tell you. But if you just put that aside, you'll really understand the beauty about living in Concal or just like somewhere like Motul or Cauquel, something. You're gonna see how beautiful it really is if you just take off that like American point of view. Cause one issue for me moving here, when I first moved to Merida, I was expecting it to be like Cozumel, because when I was like a very young child, I'm still a child, I know that, I went to like Cozumel on vacation. So I was just thinking, ooh, Mexico, Merida, Yucatan is gonna be like that. And like when I got here, I was a little shocked because like, I don't want to sound offensive when I say this, but I thought it was like dirty. Damn, sorry. Anyway, I thought it was dirty, but like when you really realize it's not dirty, it's just like not what you're used to. And just because it's not what you're used to doesn't make it a negative. It just means you have to adjust to it. So don't be hating and don't be like, ooh, Mexico is dirty, like ew. Don't do that. Don't. It's really rude. It's not a good thing to be like so judgmental and come to another country with that American way of thinking. It's not nice, especially to the locals that live here. So if you're gonna be here, just be here, be in the moment. So let me get back to the point. I moved to Concal. I really realized how much I love living in Mexico. I haven't been here for a year in Concal. Like I've been in like Merida for like 2 years, 2.5 years. But when I moved to Concal, I really loved it. So the vibes are just chill, and like El Centro de Concal, or there's always so many events going on. When you go at night, like you just see the people and they're just having fun. They're chilling, like bailes, corridas, like they're just dancing. And I love Mexican people so much. Like Mexican people are my favorite people. They're my favorite people ever. I'm struggling. Like living here in Concal, the country, it's made me realize how beautiful Mexican culture is. Everybody knows Mexican culture is amazing and beautiful and amazing. But when I moved here, I was like, I'm trying to get like them. Seriously, y'all, I'm on a journey to learn how to dance. I mean, when I say dance, I mean stuff like cumbia, bachata. I can do a little bit of bachata, merengue. What else? I think my main guapangos. I think that's what you say it. That's what I'm really trying to learn. I love dances of Mexico so much, so beautiful, 10 out of 10, amazing. And when I moved to Concal, I think maybe 4 months in being here, I started writing, and that's when I realized, Mexico is amazing, and everybody knows, or if you don't know, now you know, everybody knows Mexicans are the real cowboys. Those are real cowboys. They invented that, and they're just, Mexicans like invented like all of that cowboy stuff, that rodeo stuff. Amazing. And if you come in this comment section talking about, Mexicans aren't the real cowboys, I don't care. You might be in denial, but we all know. We all know. Come on now, like literally, we all know who the real cowboy is. So you don't gotta lie to yourself. Well, okay, baby, you ain't gotta lie to yourself. But seriously, so being here, I first started writing. Again, I got into a class with people who were better at writing than me. First, I started off and private lessons. So that was kind of nice for like my social anxiety. Let me tell y'all, I have social anxiety, but I can talk. Once I get comfortable with you, I really can talk. So anyways, got into a private class, and then I realized how much I love horses, how much I love being outside, and how much I love animals, especially horses. And like riding horses, that is some really, hold on. Eventually, I got in the class with the girls that are more advanced, and I sucked so bad. I sucked so bad. That really, really, really hurt my ego. Like being in a class with people that were better than me, more advanced than me, that hurt my ego so much. That really hurt me. And it was a group class, so let's say horse number 1, horse number 2 is behind horse number 1, horse number 3, horse number 4, and horse number 5. I was usually number 4. I wish I was always last. But when I first in the older class, I had struggles with like speeding the horse up, going fast, my posture. I remember my teacher, she was always calling on me. It wasn't malicious, obviously, but it's because I needed these corrections. I needed to learn, so she had to call on me. So she had to call on me. And I would feel really, really, guys, look at the difference in my lashes. I would feel, see that? I would feel really embarrassed when she called on me, and I hated it so much. But I realized one day that's what's making me better, and like a month in, I realized I was good. I was like, hold on, I might be good at this. So this horse riding is just has a point. When I was there, like 2 times a week, I was there. I really love going, so I love horses so much. When I first, when I first got in my class, the horse I ride or rode, because I don't go there anymore. Oh my gosh, so I thought this horse hated me. I thought he hated me. His name is Juguete. He's so sweet. He's so cute. He's just such a, he's not little. He's like 1,000 pounds, and he's taller than me. He's a big horse. Horsepower. He's a big horse. I love him so much. He's just, I thought he hated me. Because I don't know why I thought he hated me, but I thought this horse hated me so much. I was like, please give me a break. Give me a break. I thought he hated me. That was also very humbling. I was like, wow, a horse hates me? Whoa there. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry. My hair looks crazy. It's been days since I did it. These braids aren't fresh, but they don't look disgusting. Like, the braids don't look disgusting. So, we're gonna deal with them. What was I talking about? How this horse hated me? Yes. So, I really thought he did. And like, I think I really found my place here, and I realized how much I liked it here when I started doing hobbies. If you're here and you're just going to sit in the house all day, or you're just going to work 24/7, or you're not going to make an effort to make friends, or if you're not going to make friends, get a hobby. If you're not going to get a hobby, make friends. Mic drop. Y'all heard that? Sorry. Make friends or get a hobby. Because you're just going to be bored the entire time, and when you don't do either of those things, you're going to hate it here because you don't really see the beauty of being here. Like, you're not going to go around places exploring. You're not going to be like, wow, this is really pretty. Like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. You're not going to realize that. You're just going to mostly see negatives. Which, don't see the negatives. Don't at least try not to see the negatives and everything when you first get here, because of course, let me think of a way to say this. Because of course you're not gonna like love it so much because it's a new place. You're coming to a new place, so come here with a new set of eyes. This is a little bit off topic, but my dad says that when women wear eyelashes, he doesn't notice. Like, whenever I go show him, hey dad, look, I did my eyelashes, he just doesn't notice. He'll just be like, ooh, nice, just to be nice, but he doesn't notice. I'm like, look at the difference. Ooh, let's talk about the critters here, the little critters. The lizards, bro. When I was like, let's say like first grade, you know how when you're in elementary school and then those kids, like you see the ones picking up the little roly-polies, cockroaches, spiders, frogs, caterpillars. I've always been like, hold on. I've always been like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. So when I first moved here, the first house I went to, the first house I ever moved into here, ooh, that was definitely a shock. When I first got here, it was summer, so there's more insects coming in your house because they're trying to keep cool because it's hot. It is boiling hot. This first house I got to, the guy who rented my dad the house, when they went in the room that I picked out of the day before we had moved in, my dad saw a lizard, and the lizard was in my closet. So my dad and him were he said, I'm not going to tell her about this lizard because I know she's going to be like, oh my god, there's a lizard in my room. I don't want to sleep in my room because it's... So, I didn't know, okay? Let's say about a couple weeks in, every night, I hear. And I'm like, what is that noise? So I tell my dad basically every day, bro, I keep hearing, or in my room. I keep hearing that in my room, and it's nonstop, and it's annoying. I have ADHD, so the only type of noise I can listen to at night when I'm sleeping is like white noise. Example, a fan running, an AC running. But I heard one day, I think I was pulling an all-nighter. I was up until like 6 a.m. I hear, so I hear it by my blinds. So I walk over to my blinds to see what it is. There's a lizard. It's a big, okay, he wasn't big. I'm over-exaggerating. Everything has to be dramatic for me. He was just like a normal sized lizard. He was a little fat, okay? I go over my blinds and I'm just like, shh, checking on the blinds. And then the lizard moved. I'm like, oh my god. I screamed so loud, y'all. I screamed so loud. I'm like, oh my god, there's a lizard in my room. I run to my door. Let me tell y'all, this lizard runs to my door with me. He runs to my door with me. So he trapped me in my room. This Lizzie, I call every lizard Lizzie. That's like my door. He's right above my door frame, like the top of my door. So I was like, oh my god, y'all, I was having like a panic attack. I was like, oh my god. I was so scared to leave my room because it was right above my door. So I thought if I had walked out of my room, this lizard would like fall on top of my head. So I had texted him. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning. I texted my dad. I was like, Daddy, Dad, Daddy, Daddy, over and over again. There's a lizard in my room. There's a lizard in my room. There's a lizard in my room. And he's just sleeping. He was sleeping. He was like, shh. He didn't answer. Y'all know what I did? Hold on. There was a lizard in my door. So, okay, pretend this robe is a sheet. I put a sheet over my head, and I was like, and I ran out that room, and I ran out that room, and I did not look back because I hate lizards so much. Being here has enabled a fear of lizards in me like no other. So, that was that. Ooh, one time in the same house, first house I ever moved into, I was up at like 4 a.m. and I decided I was hungry. So I decided, let me go downstairs and give me something to eat. And I hear, or I don't know, like whatever sound that a rat makes. I hear the sound of a rat. I go and look for the noise. Who does that? Never mind. That was really stupid. Why would you go look for the noise? Looking back, I should have just went in my room and went to bed. So, I opened that kitchen cabinet. A rat runs out of the cabinet. A rat. He ran out of the cabinet. I screamed so loud. He ran out of the cabinet. So I just ran upstairs. And I went to my room and I went to bed. Next day, I tell my dad and I tell my sister, dude, last night I was up at like 4 a.m. and a rat ran out of the kitchen. They didn't believe me. They literally thought I was seeing things. They were literally telling me, oh, I think you were seeing things because you stayed up too late. Excuse me? So they didn't believe me. They were literally laughing at me, kicking at me. They were telling me I was crazy. They were telling me I was seeing things. So they wouldn't go look for it, but they didn't see it. So they still kept kicking at me and telling me I was crazy and I didn't see a rat. Let me tell y'all, this made me so happy. My sister went into like the downstairs bathroom, the guest bathroom, and she saw the same rat fly out. Like, she saw the same rat in the bathroom. So she was like, Daddy, there's a rat in the bathroom. And I was like, I told y'all. And you was calling me crazy. You was out here calling me crazy, and you was pretending like I was seeing things. who laughing now? Because you was trapped in the bathroom with the rat. So they were in the bathroom trying to like get the rat out of the house or like kill it, unfortunately. Y'all know what this rat did? He surrendered. He jumped in the toilet. This rat took one for the team and jumped in the toilet. Excuse me? I was a king back because I was like, you're not finna sit up here and call me crazy. Who laughing now? Me? There's who laughing. Y'all, I'm trying to think of like another topic I can cover. Because I did not come to this video prepared, y'all. I did not prepare for this. I did not come up with anything for this. So, I'm just winging it. I gotta thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Racism, I think there's racism everywhere. some places more than others, but I've yet to experience racism on here. Maybe like online, but it's normal to have online. But a lot of people, they will have like racist experience in Mexico or just living abroad in general, and then they'll just base that off of the people, which I don't think that's a very nice thing to do, because while there are Mexicans here that can be racist, there are other Mexicans that can be very accepting. For me, a lot of people really compliment my skin color. They tell me it's beautiful and it's so pretty. They tell me my hair is so beautiful and pretty, and I'm like, thank you. Mexicans here are very sweet. Because I remember one day I was chilling in Paseo de Montejo with Haley, and then this sweet old lady comes up to me, and then she just puts her hand on my face. She's like, sus ojos, and it's like, oh my god. I'm just kidding, but no, I actually was like, oh my god. I'm not kidding. And that was like, actually, the sweetest thing ever. That was amazing. Like, I love that lady so much. I don't know her, but I love her. Because that was just an incredibly sweet thing to do. Random people will come up to me and they'll just ask to touch my hair. If I'm like wearing an afro, they don't ask to touch it. They are more likely to compliment it or be like, ooh, girl. A lot of people, they'll compare, oh my gosh, one sec. When I wear braids, a lot of people will compare me to like rappers. They'll just be like, oh, like Travis Scott. Some of them might be doing it to make fun. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm not that sensitive. Some people will do it to make fun, but a lot of people will just compliment me. Like, I was wearing braids, and I walked past this guy in the mall, and he was like, dude, your hair is so cool. It looked like it's like Travis Scott's hair. I'm like, I don't know how to take that because you just told me I look like Travis Scott, but thank you so much, babe. Ooh, a lot of, I guess this will go in the topic of racism. A lot of people will experience being called like negra, negrita, negro, negrito, moreno, morena. A lot of people take offense to it, but I think it depends on the person's intent of saying it. It depends on what they mean by that. Because they just mean it of like labeling. I've noticed for Spanish, a lot of people just use labels like gordito, gordo. It means fat, but it's just like flaco, flaca. Somebody will call me flaca because, yeah, I'm skinny. So they'll be like, flaca, whatever. And some of them mean good by it. Some of them mean bad by it. Just don't take it to heart, okay? It's not what they call you is what you answer to. Period. Maybe I would say a month ago, I went to my first corrida. That was like, I think I've always passed them, but I've never went and actually stayed, and that's what made me realize, I've always realized how much I love Mexican culture, but that just made me love it so much more. Like the bull chasing and bull fighting, and like the way they row bulls and the way they ride the horses, they canter and they run on the horse. And I was like, amazing. I want to like be in one of those shows one day. Like, I want to be the people riding the horse and rope the bull someday. And the first day of the corrida, there was a baile, but I missed it, which sucks. But I should probably go to one soon. If I go to a baile soon, does anyone want to see a video on that? Anybody want to see a video of me at a baile dancing with some friends or whatever? Let me know. I'm looking for any reason to go, y'all. So give me a reason to. I'll show y'all what a good time looks like in Mexico. Yes. So, have I covered every topic that I wanted to talk about? Making friends, moving here, silliness. Yeah, I made friends here. I I've lost friends here. Ooh, I've had like boyfriends here. Man, y'all, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Boys are just annoying. Ooh, y'all know what? A lot of people will be like, the men in Mexico are different. Is my mom back? Yeah. I don't have any experience on like the men in Mexico. I do, y'all. But I can't compare to USA, and also I just don't want to compare because that would not feel very respectful of me, an American, talking about like Mexican men. A lot of people will be like, oh, Mexican men are weird. If they are, I'm not saying they are. I hope that doesn't sound condescending, but I'm not saying they are. It just does not feel like my place to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? As I was saying, don't come to Mexico just to act and think like an American. Obviously, you're going to do both of those things. At the end of the day, if you're an American and you're coming here as an American, you're going to act like one, but don't try and be open-minded and try and embrace and try and just be open to the culture, be open to language, be open to new things, and you're gonna love it here. So I think that's all. I think if y'all found this video helpful, please drop me a donation. I might use my dad's cash app for this. So if I do, if you can make a note in your message and be like, this is for Charlie, so he does not take my money and run with it. I hope y'all like this video. I sure did love talking. So like and subscribe.